love overlining my lips. This is how it all started.
Kendall and Kylie may be sisters, but sharing parents is about where their similarities end. How on earth are they going to collaborate on a collection together, and what prevented them from doing so in the past? There's no denying that the members of the Kardashian-Jenner family are extremely close, but that doesn't mean they always get along.
Honestly, just not today. You guys always favor Kendall and it's so annoying.
Your day will come.
We've seen Kim and Kourtney get physical.
Don't ever come at me like that. I swear to God, I'll punch you in your face.
But the fights between Kendall and Kylie are generally a lot more tame.
You can help her model, but it's just gonna get to her head.
Although these two sisters love each other, they're extremely different people. Kylie makes running a lipstick empire look easy, but she says she could never walk down the runway the way Kendall does. Being a supermodel is super not a part of her life plan. Even though they grew up together, Kendall and Kylie are two different people, and that can make it difficult to find enough common ground to collaborate. Despite the family resemblance, they have extremely different styles, as we saw when Kendall did her impression of Kylie, which we have to admit was pretty hilarious.
It feels amazing on my skin.
Kendall has a more streamlined, low-key aesthetic, while Kylie seems to style herself like her other siblings. Some fans consider Kendall to be the odd sibling out, and this supermodel definitely sees where they're coming from.
I love just having a day off with no makeup, so I must really love you for letting you do my makeup for no reason.
In an interview with Harper's Bazaar, Kendall admitted she's always been the different one in her family, and that she's less of a girly girl than her sisters. She grew up as a self-described tomboy, and said she's always gotten along better with guys. Kendall's been open about her struggles with anxiety and prefers being in the spotlight less than her other siblings.
Kendall struggles from anxiety, and I think she has so much going on that she gets herself really worked up.
According to her, many people interpret her personality as cold or aloof, but she says that's not the case at all. And even if she can come across as cold to strangers, that's clearly not the case with her sister Kylie. Despite their differences, these two sisters love one another. But it's not hard to see why some fans suspect a personality clash could have been the reason for their delayed collaboration. After all, it seemed like she was eager to collab with almost everyone else in her family except for Kendall. But according to Kylie, there's a surprisingly simple explanation for this, and it has nothing to do with the differences between herself and Kendall. Even though she doesn't have her own cosmetics empire, Kendall was the highest paid model in the world in 2018, and she has an incredibly successful career. She definitely isn't hurting for funds, and in addition to earning big bucks for photo shoots and runway shows, she also has plenty of endorsement deals to help build up her bank account. Kendall signed a contract to be the face of Estee Edits, a line of Estee Lauder cosmetics. She created her own orange-red lipstick shade, which not only sold out, but generated requests for months after it was finally discontinued. If this is news to you, well, you're not alone. The Estee Edits line ended up failing significantly short of its sales goals, and many fans think it's because the beauty brand didn't take advantage of their association with Kendall. Her lipstick was a massive success, but Estee Lauder didn't play up her association with the brand, and ultimately Estee Edits was discontinued. Not only did Estee Edits fall short, but Kendall's contract with Estee Lauder prevented her from collaborating with Kylie. It's not unusual for brands to have non-compete clauses in their contracts, and this isn't even the first time one has affected Kendall's career. Everyone was stunned when she didn't walk in the Victoria's Secret fashion show, but the reason was because she had signed on to represent the brand La Perla, and it would have been a conflict of interest. When asked about a possible collab with Kendall back in 2019, Kylie said the reason for the delay was because Kendall was in a contract for a really long time.
So I couldn't do a collab with her. That's the only reason why I didn't collab with her.
But now it seems as though Kendall's free of her commitments to Estee Lauder and is able to go full steam ahead into working with her sister Kylie.
But we have a collab coming. Okay, well, yeah. We have a collab coming.
And don't forget, even though it seems like Kylie Cosmetics has been around forever, the beauty brand only started selling lip kits near the end of 2015, so it's not like Kylie had been working for decades while refusing to deal Kendall in at any point. Even though we've been waiting for what seems like forever for this collection, it's actually not the first time Kylie and Kendall have worked together on a business project. Well, besides their various ventures in reality TV. In the past, they've collaborated on fashion, not just makeup. Back when they were teenagers, they signed a deal with PacSun, launching a 26-piece spring collection. They claim to have been inspired by their older sisters Kim, Kourtney, and Khloe, and their Kardashian collection with Sears. Keep in mind, this was back when Kendall was 17 and Kylie was 15, so Kim, Kourtney, and Khloe weren't as established with their own brands yet. The two Jenner siblings said it was fun to work together, but they wanted to make sure they could stand out as individuals and not be grouped together. For a long time, it did seem like fans tended to associate them closely with one another, so it's not surprising that they wanted time to explore their own careers. They've also worked together on a collection for Topshop, but when they tried to release some vintage t-shirts together, many fans were less than impressed. The shirts featured images from various musical artists, including Tupac Shakur and Notorious B.I.G., edited to include the sisters' signatures or portraits. Many fans found the shirts themselves to be in bad taste, and others were mostly offended by the $125 a piece price tag. Kendall and Kylie ended up issuing an apology, claiming that they had intended no disrespect and were trying to honor some of their favorite musical icons. They ended up pulling the shirts due to the controversy, but clearly this didn't put them off the idea of collaborating in the future.
Can we also get a collab with Kendall?
According to Kendall, they're taking this really seriously and believe it's going to be the biggest and best family line yet. They've shared some sneak peeks, and it looks like we can expect some iconic gold packaging, an eyeshadow palette, and of course, lipstick. Although hopefully Kendall doesn't apply their lip kits like she did during her Kylie impression. Kendall tends to prefer her makeup to be more natural, so this collection will likely be on the more subtle side. Based on what we've seen so far, it looks like there will be subtle orange, yellow, and neutral colors. It's about time these two are finally able to work together on a makeup collection, considering how many other family ventures we've seen over the years. There's the Kris Cosmetics collaboration between Kylie and her mom Kris Jenner. Even if you're not a fan of the shade range, what Keeping Up with the Kardashian fan could resist picking up a "your sister's going to jail" face powder?
Your sister's going to jail. Have a little compassion.
According to Kylie, the idea to work with her mother came to her randomly while she was in a business meeting, and she put concepts for the packaging together before approaching her mom for product ideas. Apparently, Kris picked those outrageous shade names in a mere 15 minutes. We would expect nothing less from this famous momager. Kylie was the one who started her own cosmetics empire, and now it seems like her older siblings are following in her footsteps. Kim's KKW beauty brand crossed over with Kylie Cosmetics to put out some perfect winter hues. Even though they're siblings, Kim insists she and Kylie have their own styles and that their makeup lines are both great in different ways. They also work together on some fragrances which come in adorable lip-shaped containers, because why wouldn't you want to pair your favorite lip kit with your favorite Kardashian Jenner fragrance? She's also worked with her sister Khloe on a lipstick venture called the Coco Collection, and yes, that's collection spelled with a K. Who wouldn't want to own some liquid lipstick named after Khloe's infamous "oh crrr," or a compact of highlighter to get that perfect glow? Khloe has been talking about starting her own makeup line since 2018, and we wouldn't be surprised if she gets around to it sooner or later. Not that she isn't plenty busy with her other business ventures and being a mom to little True. Plus, she also did a collab with her BFF Malika Hack as part of the Becca BFFs collection. Once Kylie had worked with Khloe and Kim, it was time to get together with Kourtney and create some super fun holographic packaging for the Kourt and Kylie collab. The collection contained 3 lipsticks and some fun eyeshadow quads, including one color called gluten-free, as a tribute to Kourtney's famously strict diet habits. Although some fans think the real shade came from Kourtney's Instagram account and not her collection with Kylie, we all know Kourt takes her health and wellness very seriously, so much so that she refuses to own a microwave. On Instagram, she shared a pic and asked her fans for brand recommendations for clean makeup. Some fans felt this was less about looking for new brands and more for making a subtle dig at her sisters Kim and Kylie, who both have their own beauty brands. While Kylie Cosmetics and KKW Beauty are cruelty-free, not all of the products are vegan, which might have been what Kourtney was referring to in her post. Not only did Kylie collaborate with her whole family except for Rob and Kendall, but she also put together a line with her now former bestie, Jordyn Woods. We know it's hard to remember a time when she wasn't an outright memory of the Kardashian family, but they used to be incredibly close. That encouraging comment from Khloe has really aged like milk, hasn't it?
I want to say I'm so proud of both Kylie and Jordyn.
There was a time when Kylie and Jordyn did everything together, and this included work on Kylie's collection. They claimed their collaboration had been years in the making, and they had wanted this since Kylie Cosmetics was first founded. There was even a lip kit named Jordy Velvet in Jordyn's honor, but after she was caught kissing Khloe's then-boyfriend Tristan Thompson, fans noticed one of the first things Kylie did was slash the price on that shade. But according to Kylie, it wasn't an intentional slight. She claims it was part of the normal sales cycle that happened to coincide with the Tristan drama. She said subtle shading like that isn't quite her style, although Jordyn's page was eventually removed from her website. At least now Kylie can get excited about her makeup collaboration with Kendall, even if her sister is a little bit less of a cosmetics fan than she is. Do you think Kylie and Kendall should have collaborated way earlier, or did they wait until the perfect time? Share your opinions with us and your fellow fans in the comments section below. And don't forget to turn on your notifications and hit subscribe for more from us here at The Taco. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again next time.